To create an invoice without a work order, or if you do not have work orders enabled, you will navigate to the Invoices tab, or make sure you're on the Invoices tab in the RoadSync application. Click on the New Invoice button. If you are sure that you do not want to attach a work order, you can hit yes. And when you click on that, this will launch the Create Invoice window with 4 basic steps to create an invoice, as you see in the roadmap up on the top menu bar. You will enter your driver's information and the email or cell phone number of which you would like this invoice to go to for payment. I would then hit Save and Continue. I can then, what I like to call, enter information into step 1B. These are custom invoice fields. These are fields that you can put to have displayed on the invoice, and also to report off of if you need any additional reporting capabilities. You may enter that information here. This is customizable. If you're a system administrator, you can do this yourself, or you can always reach out to RoadSync customer support or your customer success manager. In this case, this is an optional field. I'm going to leave it blank and hit Save and Continue. At this point, you're on step number 2. You will choose your payment method. In this case, I will choose Remote Checkout. To learn more about our various payment methods, please see our other how-to videos that go over each payment method type. I will choose Remote Checkout. I will now be able to build my invoice. These product tiles are completely customizable. There are several different product types, anywhere from just being able to display quantities, to fixed services. You have different ways that you can view these via a grid view or a list view. To select a product tile, you simply click on it. If it is something that allows you to add a quantity, you will be able to increase or decrease that quantity. You can also choose a specific service, or you may also pick something that is a custom amount. You may simply type in the dollar amount. In addition to that, you have several other menu items listed right here. You have your products. You also have line items if this is enabled. This will also allow you to customize your invoice any way you see fit. In this case, you need to change the tire blowout. You can put in your line item and enter your amount here. You can also choose whether this is taxable or not. In addition, you can choose to delete this or copy this in case you did multiple of a particular service. As you do this, you'll notice that your invoice will start to build out over on the far right. In addition to this, you also have a comments feature. I do like to call this out, that whatever comments you put here, this will appear on the final invoice to your customer. So keep that in mind. In this case, you may want to add recommended an oil change. You also have the ability to add attachments. You can add photos of any damage that was done, and this will attach that to the receipt. Again, this does aid you by providing additional evidence in the event that you have a dispute or chargeback. You simply would click on Upload, find where those photos are, and attach them into your invoice. When you are done, if you need to navigate back to any of these, you can. You may either save for later or hit Confirm and Checkout. I'm going to hit Confirm and Checkout. Now, because I chose Remote Checkout, this invoice is going to be sent to this customer's email, which was entered from step 1. I may choose to change this if I would like, or send this to someone else, or a cell phone number if the customer would prefer to get this invoice via text. And I will click Send to Recipient, and this will then send this invoice to this customer to be paid. When the invoice has been successfully paid, a green circle with a check mark will appear. If the invoice is not successfully paid and a payment has been attempted to be processed, you would get this red circle with a failure. And if it's been sent but not paid via Remote Checkout, you would see that displayed right here with a yellow circle in a paper airplane. And if you come over here into these additional columns, you'll notice in the payment method, this is a Remote Checkout. When the customer chooses how they are going to pay, it will then update with the payment method that they chose, whether that is a credit card, a fleet check, or other payment type. If you need to edit an invoice for any reason that has not been paid yet, if you click on the drop down to the right, you have additional features right here. You can always view the invoice, resend the invoice, or edit the invoice as long as it has not been paid. If you ever want to view a receipt of an already paid invoice, you will see this view receipt icon right here. If you simply click on it, it will then pull up